Okay, so I know it's Super Bowl Sunday. You guys are watching it, maybe listening to it, but like I'm gonna try and make this quick. So you guys are like, no, I don't even care. Yeah, I'm not really watching it either. So I know that other people are really into it though, so we have it recorded. But what I would highly recommend to you guys, especially you guys who want to be leaders, I highly recommend you take really good notes and do your own Zoom call for your own team who can be on for a time that works for them, rather than just be like, hey, here's the recording from Tamika. Like, be a leader, do a one-on-one or a whatever call with your team, so that way they can ask you questions and not just go off of this. Now, going off of this, if you guys have questions, please unmute, because if you have a question, probably somebody else has it. And there's some of you guys who have been in the business for a while. There's some of you guys who have been in, stopped, and then now you're wanting to restart. And then some of you guys are brand new. Great, perfect, okay? So I wanna go over, I'm not going to go over like all of the takeaways and ahas from conference. All I'm going to go over is the rules and regulations to the bonuses and what it takes to earn the things. And then I'm also going to share what I created with you, what I created for those of you who are wanting to be diamond or above, and how we're going to use this as a tool. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and start by sharing my screen, pulling up my eSuite. You guys, as business owners, this shouldn't be me doing this. This should be you guys doing this on your own as business owners, saying like, hey, I'm going to go after that diamond bonus. You got to know what it takes. So you need to come into your document library. And if you haven't done this yet, print out a new compensation plan. They changed a lot of stuff in there. So number one, first thing you guys should work on is printing the compensation plan. Now, of course, probably it's not working. Okay, whew, I was like, darn it. Okay, so here's the compensation plan. Go ahead and download it. So let's talk about this real quick, because they did change some things in here which affects the way that we get paid and how we do things, okay? So the things that have changed is a little bit on this page, talking about how now if you choose to place a loyal customer other than your first level, that they will not be eligible to use for some bonuses. Okay, so now when you move customers, it's not eligible for some bonuses, which we'll talk about in a minute. And then now you're able to split the enrollment placement between distributors and loyal customers. So before, when you would sign a distributor, it would say who the enroller was and then who they placed them under, and it kept it separate in the tree viewer. And then when you moved a customer, it changed your enroller to whoever you move the customer under, and they got the extra 5%. Now, no matter where your customer is in your organization, starting on February 1st, so nothing from January, but February 1st, you'll be able to split the enrollment. So it will say that you're the enroller, and then wherever you place them. And then in your commission statement, so when you check your commissions at the top of your eSuite, when they say commissions have loaded, when you check that enroller bonus, all of your distributors that you personally enrolled when they do auto shipments or personal orders, that gets you an extra 5%. And now all of your customers that you've enrolled, even if you've moved them, you're going to see them show up there, because that's going to be an extra 5%. Okay, so that's something new. Then down here, obviously, we've now have the product rewards, and they changed this little picture. Instead of wrap rewards, now it just says product rewards. And we have a new product reward of the coffee samples that are now available. Okay, so that's another product reward, another way to earn cash. And I was talking to a distributor today who didn't have $69 to sign up. And I said, well, do you have friends that drink coffee? And I said, if you can pre-sell 7 of these coffee samplers, because you're going to get 4 in your kit and you're going to get 3 that are digital, or maybe it's vice versa. But I'm like, if you can pre-sell 7 of these for $20 a piece, you can collect the money, you can turn around and use that money to buy your kit, and then you can ship out the 3 that need to go wherever they need to go, and you'll have the 4 in your kit that you can either ship or hand out to those people. And you just maybe bought a kit for $99 if there wasn't a discount code, right? So maybe you bought a kit for $99 and you just made $140. So you already made profit by pre-selling. So that's kind of nice about the new coffee samplers. Okay. Fast Start bonus qualified, you guys, has changed a lot. If you had your compensation plan printed out before and now you look at it, it's changed a ton. Okay, so you have to be Fast Start bonus qualified by getting 6 customers. Okay, you need 6 customers and to be commission qualified to be Fast Start bonus qualified. Now, if you've already been Fast Start bonus qualified in the past, you're Fast Start bonus qualified now. If you haven't been in the past, you got to get your 6. But we all actually have to get our 6 new to get eligible for the bonuses or the reload bonuses, for the more bonuses or the reload. Everybody needs 6 new customers from 2020, okay? And that starts from January 1st. So I know I'm kind of jumping all over the place, but so I'm just going to say, to be Fast Start bonus qualified, you need to get 6 new customers this month, okay? And then when you sign a distributor, when they get their first 2 customers and they have that 150 volume or run their auto shipment, you're going to get paid $50. And these still pay out on Fridays. Then when they get 2 more, then you're going to get $50 more. And then when they get 2 more, then you're going to get 50 more. So you have a potential of getting $150. And as long as it totals 150 in this first step, then you'll get paid out the rest. If it totals 150 in this second step, then you'll get your $100 like a little bit later, if that makes sense. So if you get them 6 customers in their first 30 days and their volume totals 150, you will get paid out the 150. So are there any questions on this? Is it making sense? You guys who weren't at conference, especially, do you have questions on this?
So I do have a question. Because I know it was said somewhere that there was how many they had to enroll and how many could be moved.
These all have to be enrolled under their website. So as a distributor, you can choose to enroll your customers through their websites, but then you're losing the enroller status on your customer, if that makes sense. Like you don't get that extra 5%. Corporate doesn't know that you signed that customer. And so it has to be enrolled through their website for these 6. So in a way, it's like, oh man, but in a way, this is so good for business because the people who you're enrolling are going to be working. And ultimately, that's what we want. We want a machine that works. We want a team that works. And we're not going to be signing dead distributors anymore. You're going to be signing people who actually want to do the business, who are actually coachable, and we're going to be teaching them how to sign their own, not just because we had a host post that was a hit and signed 7 customers and then boom, boom, boom. Hey, congratulations, you got your shopping spree and you didn't do anything, you didn't learn anything, and now you're out anyway, you know? And so I think, go ahead, Kate.
So totally against the rules to find the customers and have them sign them under their website?
If you want to sign a customer underneath a different distributor's website, you can do that. You just lose the enroller status on that customer. And it'll say when they sign up, so-and-so is their enroller, which is kind of confusing, but that's what it will say, you know? The purpose of this, number one, is that they have to stay compliant with multi-level marketing stuff. Like they have to stay compliant, and to give out bonuses, there has to be a certain customer to distributor ratio. And then in the past, there has been a lot of bonus buying and people not doing things the correct way. And so this really protects the company, which is what we need. And so instead of like being bummed about it, like Mark said on stage, he said, I want to give you guys more, but that means that you have to earn it. You have to do more. Like, I just can't give you more money for nothing, you know, and it's so true. So you've got to get 6 customers for them, teach them how to do it. And on stage, they talked about getting 6 and 6 customers in 6 days. They, you know, and for me, I'm like, let's get 2 and 3, you know, let's make it a goal for the first 72 hours that we're bringing in 2 customers a day. And I kind of was talking to Derek about revamping training and just kind of like, what is important? And so I was thinking, number one, what's important is a reach out message, you know, like, hey, we're going to sign 2 customers today. we're going to message as many people as it takes. Here's the message that I want you to send. And it's like that chicken soup list. Go ahead, Mandy.
Well, and honestly, like that's what I did with Cassie, and that's what we did with her girls, and it worked really, really well.
Yeah,
So,
like just teaching them and screenshotting with them and giving them that win makes them want to do it.
I think we're all just scared because we've all just done it for everybody. But like, I signed 25 customers myself, and I really didn't know where to put them all because I didn't have any distributors. So like, I put them all underneath Cassie's entire team. So like, really, it's not that big of a deal. We just
it's going to duplicate it, and your team is going to grow so much faster when you teach them these things. And so for me, right. I'm thinking day one, and I'm not going to give you guys my scripts because that's something that I'm going to try and do less of this year. Is the reason why I am where I am in my business is because I failed. I created messages that sucked. I did a lot of things wrong, but like I found a problem, I found a solution. And so I'm going to tell you what I'm going to do. And then I want you guys to take it and make it your own. So day one, go ahead.
One of the reasons that they don't work is because my voice is different than yours. And so sure, you could send out my script, but that's not going to work for you.
Yeah.
And so like mine is completely different. And so me and Cassie sat down and she doesn't send out my exact script. She changes it.
Yeah. So my day one, I'm going to focus on my chicken soup list. Here's the message to send it out, screenshot me. And we're going to work on that day one. And then day two, I'm going to have them make a post like, hey, who of my friends drinks coffee? And just direct like who drinks coffee and wants to lose weight, or if you could lose 31 pounds in 90 days, would you? Like just a post like that we know gets lots of traction, that gets lots of, whatever. So that's day two. And then day three, I think I'm going to take them into host to post and have them post like drop your favorite ice cream flavor and teach them that, and I know doing each one of those, we can pull in 2 customers and teaching them like focusing and teaching 3 days worth of ways to bring in customers. And also on day one, while they're sending those messages to their chicken soup list, because all of these new people that we enroll get 3 discount codes, I'm going to tell them like, we're reaching out to 3 people today who you really want to work the business with, or you think could really benefit from the extra income that needs it, and reaching out and getting those 3 distributors on their first day as well. And so you guys, like from now until the end of the month, any distributors that enroll get 3 codes. And so you want to get 3, and you want to help each one of those 3 get 3, and each one of those 3 get 3, and each one of those get 3. And so if you just have, this 72-hour system of scripts ready to go, and then they're just screenshotting with you, it's going to be really, really simple. So, sorry, I know that was a lot of talking. Any other questions? Oh, I see Smiley, Lindsay, Katie, you guys, thanks for hopping on, Wendy. So we're just talking about the Fast Start bonuses, how it's changed. Any questions before I move on to the next part?
Yeah. Hey, Tamika.
Mm-hmm.
So that's just Fast Start. So like we're still, when we get our 6 enrolled for us now, then we still can move. We can still move LCs to people. It's just the first 6 need to be their own.
Yes.
Right.
Yes. And the reason why you'll move customers is to fill the volume.
Okay. Yeah.
All right. Exactly. And you guys, we really want to focus on packs. So like these first 2 customers, if you got them enrolled on the premium pack, that's 88 volume a piece. If you get them enrolled in the Beauty Works kit, that's 100 BB a piece, so by pushing packs or upselling, using those scripts in the pack training or the pack document, by upselling, you're going to get them to that 150 mark within 2 customers, and so then that way you get your bonus. Now, their shopping spree is $150 shopping spree, but it does not pay out in 50s. The shopping spree pays out as 150. Okay. So, this is talking about Fast Start bonuses, then starting to climb the ranks. Nothing new there, nothing new in the structures. All of this is the same.
Can I ask a question real quick?
Yes, please.
This is just starting February 1st, right? So if we got somebody Fast Start qualified in January, they're still good and everything's normal.
Correct.
Okay.
$100 Fast Start for January. Okay, nothing's changed with the volume. Nothing has changed. Now, you guys, this is me going through this for you. You are your own business owner. It is so important that you read it, because just like Mandy said, like maybe script works for me, it's not going to work for her because my voice is not the same as her voice. Okay, my interpretation of these rules is not the same as your interpretation of these rules, you know, and so if you want to be a good business owner, you're going to read through this yourself. You're going to make sure that it makes sense to you. And if it doesn't, then you're going to ask a question. You know, you're going to send me a message and you're going to be like, hey, you said this, but this is the way that I read it as, which is correct, you know? And if I'm like, oh, I didn't even think of it like that, then we message Amber Parker. You know, I post it in the Lifers page and we get clarification as far as what it really is, okay? So as far as new changes to the compensation plan, $150 fast start bonus opportunity. Now we keep our enrollment and our enrollment status on our customers and always get that extra 5%. And then the customers we move are not eligible for all of the bonuses that they used to be eligible before. And that's talking about fast start bonuses, okay? And also getting their 6 for the rank up bonuses. The 6 have to be personally enrolled by them. Okay, so I'm going to go back into my document library. This is the compensation plan. The first thing you guys should have written at the top of your page is to print it off. Print off your compensation plan so you have it paper pencil. Okay, the next piece that's in here is if you just click on promotions, this is where you find all this stuff, and it's down here at the bottom. Okay, so there's the more bonus official rules, the reload bonus official rules, and then the shopping spree promotion and official rules. So all of them are right here for you guys to download and read. So I'm going to talk about the more bonus first. So this is for anyone who has never promoted to diamond or above rank. Okay? This is for anyone who has never promoted to a diamond or above rank. So here is the 2020 more diamond bonus. Gives distributors an opportunity to earn $15,000, $20,000, or $30,000 extra incentive once they reach and maintain a diamond rank or above. Okay, so I'm not going to read this whole entire thing. I'm going to just tell you the pieces that are important, and I'm going to tell you that you do not get to blame me when you reach this bonus and don't earn it because of what I'm saying now, because it is your job as a business owner to go and read it yourself. Okay, I'm a human being. I can make mistakes. So, a new distributor. So somebody who joined in 2020. If you have somebody who you have personally sponsored in 2020, drop how many people you have sponsored so far. Okay, so I have 4 people. I signed 1 today. I signed 3 in January. So I have 4 people. So if I were typing the chat, I'd type 4. I want you guys to type how many new distributors have you sponsored in 2020. This is what they're eligible for. And maybe you didn't sponsor any, maybe there's someone in your team that sponsored someone and you're their upline leader, and so you're going to teach them this, okay? So distributor has 3 full calendar months to qualify. 3 full calendar months. Now in the past, a full calendar month, if you sign them on the 1st, so say you sign somebody February 1st, February counts as a month, March counts as a month, April counts as a month. So those distributors are going to have until April. Now in the past, if you signed somebody on the 2nd, it didn't count as a full calendar month. And so I signed a distributor today, so February doesn't count as a month. So it would be March, April, May. They would have until May. So it gave them a whole basically extra month by signing them on the 2nd of the month. Now, I don't know if that is true for this, because I have not found where to read that. That's just based on my past experience. And so I'm going to make sure I figure that out before I tell my new distributor that. Okay? But for now, I know that it's 3 months from the month that they joined. So if I said February, March, April, I'm shooting for April. If we're lucky and we get that extra May, then we get that extra May. Okay? So you have 3 full calendar months to hit it for new distributors, and they will qualify for a $15,000 more bonus. Now, the new distributor must enroll with the Business Builder Kit and either have the 150 personal bonus volume or process the 80 BV auto shipment and have the 6 customers. Okay, so they have to basically be Fast Start bonus qualified. They've got to have their 6 customers. They've got to hit the 150 or 80 BD auto shipment in their first 30 days. Okay, let's see. Then it says it's going to be paid in an initial payment of $1,250 the following validation month. So let's say somebody goes diamond that just joined this month. They go diamond by the end of February. Okay, they have to maintain it in March to validate their status. Then in April, they will get an extra $1,250 on their paycheck because this bonus is getting paid out in increments of $625 per month. And it was going to be 24 months for 2 years, but because they're paying out the first 2 in 1 month, then you're going to get $625 for the next 22 months added on to your paycheck, so long as you keep your Fast Start bonus qualification and keep diamond. So questions on that before I go on to the next? Some of you guys who have been in the business, you're like, I know this, I got this, because it's been like this before. Those of you who are brand new, who has questions? You must maintain your rank to keep your bonus. $15,000 does not get paid out all in one lump sum. It's $625 for 22 consecutive months. Now, should a qualifying distributor fail to maintain their paid as rank of diamond or higher, or their Fast Start bonus qualification, or the customers cancel, whatever it is, okay? This is what they say. For up to 2 months, consecutive or non-consecutive, you will not get the qualifying bonuses for those months, but you will still be eligible for the remaining payments. So let's say 1 month you drop down to Emerald. You're not going to get the $625 for that month. But if you get back up to Diamond the next month, then you'll get the $625, and you'll continue to get the $625. Then if you fall back down again and you don't get your Diamond status, then as long as you get it back, you'll get paid the $625, $625, $625, but you will not get made up for the month that you weren't paid as Diamond. Now, if you miss it 3 months, consecutive or not, then you forfeit the rest of your bonuses. Okay, so you kind of get like 1 strike, that's okay, we'll give you another chance. 2 strikes, that's okay, we'll give you another chance. 3 strikes, you don't get your bonus anymore. Now, a bonus is just a bonus. You can still get back up to Diamond and get the other bonuses that are already embedded in the compensation plan. Get those cab bonuses, those $80 back pays for the distributors that you sign. Get that generation bonus, that extra 2%. And so a bonus is just a bonus. I've lost mine before. I'm not mad about it. It's nobody's fault but my own. I was grateful for the extra income that came in. I got paid an extra however much being Diamond for however many months that I kept it, and I'm grateful for it, right? So that's how it works. So any questions on new distributors? So if I were you guys right now, and I am you guys right now because I have my own business, I am on the lookout for 3 people who are serious about going Diamond in the next 60 days. Not even 60 days, I'm saying 30 days. I'm on the lookout for runners. They talked about it on conference. Nina Moore went Diamond in 7 days. What's her name? Barb Hauser, who is actually on our call on the 5th. Barb Hauser went Diamond in 9 days. So it doesn't take 90 days. It doesn't take 60 days. It can take as many days as you want it to take. And so I'm on the lookout for 3 people who need this money so bad that are willing to work sun up to sundown and do whatever it takes, because it's possible to get this Diamond bonus. Okay. And so, like I said, I've got a system set up for it, which I'll show you at the end because it's for you and it's for your new people. But this is how it works for new distributors. Now, you guys who have been in the business before January 2020. So you joined in 2019. So Melinda, you are good. Let's see, you have January, February, March. Melinda, you have until March because you joined this year. Who else is on here who is new? I think you are the only one who's brand new. Okay, so everybody, oh, go ahead. Who wanted to
I
say
have a
something?
question. Actually, I joined you December 30th. So will
Oh.
that qualify me?
Right. So you are going to be in the second section here.
Okay.
Okay, so this is for all existing distributors. Anybody who joined in 2019 or before. Every distributor has the opportunity to earn the $15,000 more bonus. The only thing that is different, you guys are already fast start qualified. I think everybody on here is already fast start qualified, maybe not. But if you're not, make sure that you run your ADBB auto shipment and you get yourself your 6 customers, okay? In order to earn this, you guys need your new 6 customers from 2020. And it's okay if you enrolled them in January. You need your new 6 customers from 2020. And then you have until March 31st to go diamond. So you have all of February, all of March. Like I said, don't take 60 days to do it. You can do it as quickly as you want. Amber Parker went diamond in 15 days. Like, she thought that she had to be diamond by the 15th of the month. And she actually had till the end of the month, but she made it happen because she thought that she needed it. Go ahead, Mandy.
So do those 6 customers have to be directly under you, or can you have moved to them?
They have to be directly under you. So
They
blow
get
up a host to post. All right. That's a good question. Thank you for asking. Same thing for us. If you lose it for a month, you can get it back. If you lose it for 2 months, you can get it back. If you lose it for 3 months, it's forfeited the rest of the money. Okay? So you want to make sure you build it strong. And you want to make sure that you don't get complacent, because what happens to a lot of people is they make more money than they've ever made before. Okay, they get a $3,000 paycheck and they're like so excited. And then they're like, I made it. Like, I never thought I could make this. My team is awesome. And then life happens and they lose it all. So don't get complacent. As soon as you hit that diamond, you pull out that double. You pull out that triple. Like, you just keep going with the momentum, because that's when people lose, is when they're winning. Like, it's crazy. So any questions? So you guys get the diamond, then you can also get the double. Like, it stacks. So it's not, oh, I hit double, I just get 20. It's, oh, I hit double, I get 15, plus I get 20. You get $35,000 in bonuses. And then you go triple, which is a $30,000 payout. If you go diamond, double, triple by March, you're getting $30,000, $40,000, $50,000, $65,000 in bonuses. $65,000 in bonuses. Do you want to know how much extra that is on every paycheck? So you have the $625 plus, for the double diamond, you're getting $833, plus for the triple diamond, you're getting $1,250. That is $2,700, $2,708. $2,708, basically $2,700 just in bonuses. Your triple check, depending on your enrollments, is anywhere from $8,000 to $10,000. So your check can potentially be up to $13,000 in 1 month. 1 month, right? So when I say find 3 people who want to be diamond, then have them find 3 people who want to be diamond, you're going to be set up for triple. And you guys who are doing it for the first time, it's okay, because you're going to be helping them do it the first time. And you all have me or your leader to tell you exactly what it takes to do it, because we've already done it. Like, you have a diamond leader above you who's already done it, who already knows. They'll tell you exactly where to place. They'll tell you exactly what to do to get posts, but it's only you who can do the work, right? So any questions on these more bonuses? If you go presidential, it's 30,000. Ambassadors is also 30,000, and you just they just stack. So don't just shoot for diamond, shoot for triple. Like, just run and milk it for all that it's worth, right? Because it's just free money. So that's all there is for the more bonus. But like I said, read it yourself. Tell me if you interpret it a different way. Okay, we're gonna get into the reload bonus. So this is for people like me who lost rank last year, okay? So the reload bonus is for anybody who had once been a diamond or above and lost that rank. And the promotion begins February 1st. So if you were paid as diamond last month, you don't get this $3,000 reload if you had re-ranked to diamond for the first time. So maybe you were sad that you didn't get your diamond back, but now you can be grateful because now you have your opportunity to get another $3,000 free money. Okay, so same thing. You have to have your 6 customers in order to earn this, and you don't have to have another 6. Like your 6 will qualify you for everything, as far as I've read into it. And they asked it in the Lifers page, and Susan Wade said yes. And so your 6 customers will make you eligible for everything. Now, the reload bonus is paid out in 6 months. So you're looking at $500 each month for 6 months. If you lose it, it is gone forever. You don't get 3 strikes and you're out. Okay, you get 1 and you're done. And so you got to make sure that you build it strong. And so same thing, you have the validation month. So your first month, so say you re-rank to diamond this month, you have to validate it in March, keep your diamond, and then in February or March, April. So April 15th, when we get paid, you'll get $1,000 on that because it'll be the first 2 months, 500, and then it'll be 500 for the next 4 months. Okay. Right here is where it says that. So your initial payment of $1,000, future payments are $500 per month for 4 months, as long as he or she maintains and qualifies the actual paid rank as diamond or higher. Now, if you were paid as, so let's just say that you were paid as triple and you went all the way back down to emerald, you could earn $3,000 back for diamond, you can earn $3,000 back for double, you can earn $3,000 back for triple. So every rank that you're reclaiming, you get an extra $3,000. So questions on the reload bonus. I know there's only a few, maybe just one on here. Me and Mandy, I think, are the only ones, but for the people who are watching the recording, just want to go over it. Okay, questions on this?
Kind of sad I wasn't triple and lost all the way down.
Okay, let's see. The last thing that we need to talk about is the shopping spree promotion. Okay, so the official rules are right here. It's now $150 instead of $100, and they need 6 personally enrolled customers on their level 1 to accumulate 150 of the personal bonus volume, or they need to process the 80 BB auto shipment. It can only be used online with the products, clothing, which is nice, or business tools. And they are still responsible for paying all shipping and taxes. Okay, shipping and taxes is not included. With the $150 shopping spree, you do not get the BV. It cancels out the BV unless if there's some extra that's on top of the $150. If a personally enrolled customer doesn't complete the terms of the agreement, so they don't do their 3 months, or they get something that's less than 25 BV, you has to be replaced within 14 days or the shopping spree will be recovered. Okay, so they got to complete their 3-month commitment. If they do not get their 150 volume in their first 30 days, then the shopping spree will be removed through a commission adjustment. The shopping spree expires 60 days from the day that it's loaded and has 0 cash value. It's not transferable. The distributor who it's under uses it, and that's that. So it's pretty plain and simple, except for they just need 6 now instead of 4. Questions? Okay, I should say this shopping spree is not available for Asia or Mexico. So don't sign someone that lives in Mexico and tell them they're going to get a shopping spree, because they won't. I've done that before where I've made a mistake and told someone that they did and they didn't. And I gave them a shopping spree of my own. You know, you're your own business owner. And so if you accidentally make a mistake or do something wrong with your own personally enrolled distributors and you want to rectify the situation, you know, that's always a choice. As far as the codes go, I am pretty sure Asia and Mexico, you cannot use the discount codes for signing up distributors. I think you can for like Canada and Australia and France. You'd have to check to make sure. But I think that we can use our discount codes for some of the markets. Okay, did everybody get their shopping spree codes? Not shopping spree codes, their promo codes? Should it come in an email? If you didn't get the email, check your junk, or you can check your eSuite on the front page. It says promo codes when you go to additional reports. Okay, so are we good with questions before I go over the last little bit? Anything you guys can think of? I want to know, what are you guys claiming? Like, what's your money going to do for you? Like, it's one thing to say, like, I'm going to go diamond, because I've heard it a lot. But, like, does your why make you cry? Like, what are you doing with this money?
Triple. We have to finish our basement and pay off all the debt that my surgery has cost. Like, we literally couldn't pay any of our bills. We've taken out over $7,000 in loans and have to take out more.
So, Mandy, you're a hustler. What do you do different? What do you do more of? How do you do it?
I literally get up every single morning and send 50 messages. I don't want to get up. Like, I literally don't want to get out of bed because I know that I'm going to get a phone call from another person who wants money that we literally don't have. Like, I have people call all day long wanting me to pay bills that we don't have the money for every single day. And I have to get up and go to physical therapy every single day, which is another bill we can't afford to pay. Like, it's their bills every single day that we don't have the money for. So I get up and I send messages. I get up and I follow up with every single customer that I enroll. I get up and I use my products. I get up and I run my auto shipment. I couldn't afford that auto shipment last month, not one single bit. But I also couldn't afford to have my own results because ain't nobody gonna buy for me if I don't have my own results.
I love that. You guys, and it's like she said, she's waking up earlier, doing what she has to do, even though she doesn't feel like it. Staying up later. Mandy is like bed early girl, like, and especially with medication. But like, there can't be excuses whether you get to do this business full time or whether you have another job. Like, it has to be literally balls to the walls. And I don't know why that's even a term of something to say. I don't know. I just have always heard it. And so I just said it and I apologize. I don't know what it means. Let's just stop talking about it. But you guys need to like run. And why Smiley's on this call, I'm sorry. Now it's even more weird. Okay. You guys know what I'm saying. Like, if you want it, it will not be easy. If it were easy, everybody would have already done it. You would have already done it. It is going to be hard. You're going to have to message people you don't want to message. You're going to have to do things that make you super uncomfortable. You're going to have to work more and longer hours than are even in the day that's physically possible. But if your why is strong enough because you need it, like Mandy needs it, like some of you guys need it, then you're going to quit making excuses and you're just going to do the work.
This month has been the absolute hardest month. I've been on more painkillers than I would like to admit. The last 2 days I've been going through withdrawals because they had to put me back on my seizure meds. And I still had to get up every single day and work because we don't have a choice. I can't work. I mean, I was finally released to go back to full duty because I made the doctor release me because I have an amazing job opportunity that I can't let go by. Like, it's my dream job. It's something that I've wanted to do for 4 years. And I finally was messaged and said, can you come work for us? It's what I spent $70,000 to go to school for. And so I made the doctor release me. I still can't use my arm all the way. Like, this is the farthest this arm goes up. But I can't afford not to. And I get to help people in a way that I have always wanted to. So.
And you guys, you know, I got to tell you guys one more thing about Mandy, and then we're going to move on. Okay, sorry. But you're the only one that unmuted, so you just get the shout outs right now. But so she had a goal to re-rank herself. I think she did it by like the 10th or the 15th. And then she was like, hey, next step is this distributor my downline. They busted their butt and made it happen. Like she said, 25 customers. I don't know how many everybody else signed, but they were just booming the chat like crazy. And then as soon as her distributor hit it, then she's like, okay, here's the next one. Here's the next one. She did not stop or slow down at all. Like there was a minute for a celebration post, but then it was like right back to work. Go ahead, Sarah.
I just like, as someone that has been in the business for 3 years and not done enough work for bonuses and watched bonuses get released and released and released and released and not done the work to get them and watched the free money go away because I didn't put in the work. You guys, it takes the work, and it's money that we can have on our paychecks if we put in the work for it. Don't wait for bonuses to come back again. Do them now and get them now. Don't be sitting here 2 years from now, 3 years from now, 4 years from now with bonuses on the table that you could have got, but you didn't because you didn't put in the work.
Can you talk about this though, Sarah? What's the difference between doing the work and going through the motions? Because there's so many people who are like, I'm doing the work, I'm posting, I'm messaging, I'm adding friends, I'm not getting results. Like, what's the difference between doing the work and going through the motions of the work?
The passion that you put behind it. If you're just sitting there messaging people, and I'm sorry I sound like manly because I was screaming all weekend, but if you're just sitting there messaging people, or if you're just popping up posts that don't have anything to do with you, or if you're just, like Mandy said, not getting your own results and just sharing other people's results, that doesn't give anyone any value. No one is going to look at you and be like, this girl is doing all of these things and making all this money and losing all this weight. No, that's not your results. That's somebody else's results. The passion that you put behind it is what's going to make the difference in it. And I have gone through the motions and not had the passion behind it. And I can see the difference when I get to the point where I'm putting things out that are relatable to people. You guys, my husband and I don't know if we can have kids, and I don't even know how to explore that other than that the income that we're going to get from these bonuses. And I did a post about that a few weeks ago, and it got more engagement on my page than ever before. And I'm talking to some of those people about products now because they're seeing all of my other things. It's how you open up to people and how you allow people to be able to relate to you.
Yeah. And go ahead, man.
It's having conversations and getting to know people. Like, it's not just sending scripts to people, because I didn't get 25 customers by just sending scripts to people. It was opening up and like actually talking to people.
Yeah. And another thing along with, like, besides like doing the work and not going through the motions, is every time so someone comments on a post, says that they want coffee, says that they want to lose weight, says that they want this. They want it. That's why they commented, right? How many people don't comment and they want it, right? But they want it because they commented. So when I send them a message and I don't close them, I did something wrong. I didn't build the value. Like, it's my fault I didn't close them. When someone walks in the store and they don't walk out with a bag, it's because somebody didn't give them the attention they needed to get them the right product in their hand with the correct value and all of that. And so as you're running for Diamond and you're doing the things, if you're not doing the enrollments, if you're not getting the customers and distributors, then you're not doing something right. Okay.
Yeah, it's like Mandy said, if you, or like you said, if your why and your reasons behind wanting these bonuses aren't enough to make you cry, to make you scared, to make you anxious, to make you excited, to make you feel all the things at the same time and not know what to do with them, then you need to dig deeper and find out why you need these bonuses and find out what you can do to get them and what you're fighting for. Because if you have that reason in your soul, I'm sorry, I just came back from conference and I'm fired up, but if you have that reason in your soul, then you're going to do whatever it takes to get it.
Yeah. And I mean, people are going to say no, but then what do you do with it? Do you beat yourself? Like, what can you learn from it? How are you going to grow? How are you going to change things for the next one? And then how quick are you going to get back up on your feet and get to the next one? And how many people are you going to get through? And figuring out what your number is. How many people do you have to message before you get the customer, before you get the distributor, before you get the yes? And the more practice you have, then the smaller that number is going to get, you know? And so it takes time. And some of you guys have been a lot of time in this business. Some of you guys are brand new. But what's most important as I'm looking at the faces that are on this Zoom is y'all are coachable. You all want the information. You all want to be successful, which is why you're on here. And so it's just doing the work, asking for help when you need it, and know that it's going to take more effort than what you've been putting in, because that's why you're not there yet. And, you know, for some people, I look at top level people in this business who like went really fast. And did they maybe get lucky with a distributor or two? Yeah, but maybe they had systems in place. Do you have systems in place for your new people that you're bringing in, for your customers? You know, and then maybe those people who went really fast, then did it all fall apart? Yeah, some people, yeah. You know, like we all have a different story. And so you just do whatever it takes to get to where you want to be, and don't wait for anybody else. Go ahead, Mandy, and then I'm going to share one more thing. Go ahead. What?
Have you guys tried the new systems in the Connect app yet for your customers? They have day 1, day 3, day 14, and then your month 1, 3, or 1, 2, 3, 5. Like, they are awesome.
Yeah,
and
definitely.
Customers are like super loving it.
Definitely a tool to explore. And like, you don't want to recreate the wheel. Like if something's already done and it works, then use it, you know, or if it gives you an idea of something else that you want to do, then you can create something that maybe you feel like fits your personality better. But there's so many tools, and Connect has a lot, and they added a new tool to it this week. They didn't give us training on it, which I'm sure it'll come later, but they added a new tool to help us sell more product cash. And you guys, don't forget about the product cash. That is a great way to bring in extra money. Okay, so last thing I do want to share with you guys is this thing that I created. So I had this idea, and I have never done anything like this before, but some of you guys are added to it. If you aren't added to it yet, make sure that you answer the questions. But it's Destination Diamond. It's just a 1 unit way to get yourself to diamond in 25 days. Okay, and it builds you according to the ranks. So step number 1 is to create a diamond chart. You go to your eSuite, or you can draw it on a piece of paper, and then terms you need to know: group volume, leg, qualified leg. Okay, and so once you're done with this, once you have it, then go ahead and click this done, and then you can go on to number 2. Now, don't go on to number 2 or don't go on to number 3 until you're done with number 2. Like, this is your step-by-step to make it happen, and it's going to push you to make it happen faster, so that way you can go to the next, thing, okay? And so step 1 is your diamond chart. So if you have step 1 done right now, drop a 1 in the chat if you have your diamond chart. Okay, I've got my presidential chart here. I've got my names written on it of where I'm putting my time, energy, and focus, and where I need more. One of the girls said, if you don't have white space on your chart, then you need to go to the next one. You need to have white space on your chart, because we get complacent when we feel like we're full. Okay, you always want to be growing and bringing in new people, and that's going to help you hit your promotion. So always make sure that there's white space on your chart. But if you're going for, and that doesn't mean you put all your dead people on. It means you put your runners on and the people that you want to work with, and then leave the rest off and make sure you've got white space. Then step 2 is to get yourself commission qualified. You guys, you cannot rank up in your business unless if you are commission qualified. So set up and process your ADBB auto shipment as early in the month as you can. I said the first of the month. Obviously, it's the second. If you haven't done it yet, set it up for tomorrow. And then gather your 6 personally enrolled customers. And I put some ideas in the comments. And then I just said, want to earn fast cash. If on your auto shipment, you put 2 bags of keto coffee plus a bag of chocolate super grains and a bag of energy, it will cost you $150, and it will be 113 BB. If you make 30 grab bags, so you put 1 coffee, 1 super greens, and 1 energy, and sell each bag for $15 a piece. You know, maybe you put something from the dollar store in there too, like a little mixing stir stick, or you know what I mean? Like, put it in a cute bag, put some extra cellophane or fluff in there, whatever, like make it look like a $15 bag, and then sell it for $15 a piece, these 30 bags. You'll make $450, which is a $300 profit. So if you run your auto shipment for these and do the work to sell 1 grab bag every day, by the end of the month, you'll have an extra $300. Okay. Otherwise, order what you want to use and get your own results. Okay. Once you are commission qualified, then you can go ahead and move on to number 3. Okay. Number 3 says hit the 500 club and sign 2 distributors. Oh, let me show you in the comments, you guys. Focus on selling the Beauty Works pack. Focus on selling a weight loss pack. Create a pack that has 100 BB or more. And then I said, give it some value. So say I'm opening up 6 challenge spots for my No Makeup Monday 90-day challenge. And every Monday, you and your group post on your story, No Makeup Monday selfie, and maybe you give a drawing out at the end of the month for everyone who did it, and they can get their name in the drawing 4 times. You know, like that creates a little value. It creates excitement. It makes us want to wash our face. Okay, maybe for the weight loss challenge group, hey, I'm opening up a challenge for 6 people on this weight loss pack. You're going to get my costs. Every Monday, we're going to weigh in. We're going to take selfies. We're going to post about our wins for the week. And we're going to hashtag weight loss Monday, weight loss Wednesday, like whatever. But like give it some value, give it something extra, give it something fun, make a group chat, make a group challenge, like make something so that people are going to want to do it with you. Okay. Step number 3 is hit executive. And so executive is get box for executive and hit the 500 club. And so that's 2 distributors, boom, boom. That's going to be your emerald, your future ruby. Then you're going to go ruby, and you've got distributor 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And then you've got your emerald, which gets you actually charted for diamond when it's all said and done. And it just kind of takes you through this. And it says due date the 15th of the month, due date the 20th of the month, due date. So every 5 days. Every 5 days, we're trying to bring in 2 distributors and bring in a total of 5, like getting 2 people to 500 volume. And then we're duplicating that between ourselves and between our teams. So this just is literally, there's a total of 7 steps to get you to diamond in 25 days. Is it going to be easy? No, not at all. But if you're willing to wake up earlier, send the messages, make the good, vulnerable, connecting posts, build relationships, have value to your customers, have value with your team, with these systems, you can hit diamond in 25 days or less. And especially some of you guys already have people underneath you teaching the system and duplicating it. If you don't, great. Make sure the people that you're bringing in are fire and ready to run. So you can add brand new people to this group. That's fine with me. But this isn't probably going to make sense to brand new people. They're going to be like, how do I sign customers and how do I sign distributors? So that's why you need to have scripts ready to go, a post for them, what for them to say, so that way they can be gathering their customers and distributors. So I don't know if this will be a helpful tool for you guys. I just wanted to make it for those of you who have been in for a while to just say, here's where your focus needs to go on these 2 legs, and then these 2 legs, and then these 2 legs, and just telling you exactly what to do. So questions? Anyone have tips or advice?
No, but I love it.
Thank you.
Just stay consistent, because people are always waiting for you to fail and to quit things. And the moment you say you're going to do something and then quit on it, people are going to be like, well, that didn't work. So just stay consistent with it and do all the things every day and get your passion behind it.
I love that Zoom call that I think it was Ashley Sinclair, or maybe it was somebody else, but they had like six different like days where it said like message, and it was like 5, 10, 15, 20. Was that Ashley Sinclair's? And like gratitude for like 2, 4, 6, 8. Do you guys know what I'm talking about? I'll see if I can find it. But like for me personally, I do so much. I get squirrel like crazy. Like I'm like, I want to create this and I want to do this and I want to do this. And I'm working all day long. And I'm like, I need to simplify more. Like I just need to send messages. I just need to make 3 great posts. I just need to post in my story, and I need to expand my Instagram and build relationships. Like that's all I need to do. And so instead of doing all this extra fluff and creation and stuff, like for me, I'm going to get really dialed in and focused on just doing I don't want to say like the bare minimum, because that's not the right, but like I just need to focus on like the business building pieces, like the parts that bring in the customers and distributors for me. Like
You're just super intentional.
Yes, thank you. Intentional is the word I'm looking for. And for me, I sign most of my customers through messaging. Like that is my strength. I love cold messaging. That is me all the way, and host post now, because I figured out a really good system that works for that. So like that's where all my time, energy, and effort needs to go. I don't need to go and do all of these other things that everybody else is doing. And so stay in your lane, figure out what's important to you, and literally in your day planner, or get a piece of paper and laminate it. I literally, you guys, this is funny. I made myself a chore chart at one time. I called it a business chart, and I had my tasks on here. And when I finished it, I put a little magnet on each one to check off that I had done it. And so these were my daily tasks and then my weekly to do. So I would get my daily task done every day and put my little marker, my little magnet on it saying I had done it. And then throughout the week, just making sure that I had these things done, and that was helpful for that phase in my life. And so I need to get back to, okay, 5 messages sent, check it off. 5 messages sent, okay, check it off, or whatever it is for you. But how do you sign your customers and distributors? If you sign them from going live, then make sure every day it says go live. If you sign them from having stories every single day, good story. Like however you sign them, figure it out, and then just stay really intentional with the time and the things that you're doing.
Mine is just writing everything out in my planner. I get on at least every single day. I get on a power hour or a call of some sort, and everything's written out in my planner. I write a goal every single day, and I don't go to bed until it's done. And you can ask Tamika because I send it to her every single day. I sent her my goal every single day last month, and it didn't go to bed until it was done. So, yeah. But it is time for family call.
Yes, it is. All right. And I wanted to keep this under an hour, so I'm glad. I really, really appreciate you guys being on. Like I said, you guys are your own business owners, so please print out the material, go and read it yourself. You cannot blame me for anything that I said, because like I said, it's an interpretation of how I read it. You need to make sure that you read it. And if you want to be a diamond, look me in the eyeballs right now. If you're committed to being a diamond, then start acting like it right now. Take ownership of your team. And that's what we talked about around the fire. Like, it is not my job to be everyone's leader anymore. It's not. Be your own leader to your own team. Take care of them. Take responsibility. Take ownership. If you want to be a diamond leader, it starts when you're a distributor. Starts now. Figure out what works for you, duplicate it down to your team, and show up. Show up to as many calls as you can and work while you're listening to the calls. I promise you, if you do this, you're going to make it happen, and I cannot wait to celebrate. I have gifts for all of you guys as soon as you go diamond. They're sitting in my closet right now, like ready to go, ready to be shipped out. So you guys make it happen. I'll see you on the family call.